Alright, and we are live. What is up, Phenom fam? Welcome back to the YouTube channel, and in today's stream, we're playing The Crew 2 Open Beta, and we're going to see how it is. Now, one thing I actually need to do first is, for whatever reason, the Elgato messes with the screen size, for whatever reason. Alright, now we're getting into The Crew 2 Beta. Hey, what's up, Nate? I'm doing pretty good, man. How about you? Other than the issues I've been having with video editing recently, which I'm sure I'll get into at some point during the stream. Other than that, not bad. Not bad. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, start your story. Let's get into it. If I like this game, possibly, I might buy it when it comes out. Do more live streams of it, but we'll see. We'll see. I did have the first version of The Crew. And, it was alright. There was some improvements that they could have made. This game's kind of loud. Can I get some subtitles going? Okay, they're already on. I'm not really gonna mess with any of this. All right, let's just go. What's up, Byron Knight? How you doing, man? We are playing The Crew 2. I gotta mess with the screen size again here. Oh, I went in the wrong thing. I don't know why the Elgato messes with this so much. Okay, well, it still didn't fix anything, so whatever. Discover, explore, race, and then some. Wherever you want to go, you'll find me just ahead. Home is where the heart is. Then my home moves 200 kilometers per hour. I guess we'll just go with this dude. I have to hold X. Alright. We evolved your WWE 2K14 series into a 2K17 series. So you have to make your characters again. That stinks, but YouTube is hard work sometimes, especially for me recently. I recently had to switch video editing programs, and that's been a whole nightmare, which is why the next episode of SmackDown is like MIA. Adobe Premiere is a bitch to work with, I'll be honest with you guys.
Okay, guys, come on, get a move on. We're going on soon.
Oh, GTR.
Ah, Hiroyuki Carter.
Hey, call me Hiro.
Pleasure to meet you. I was beginning to think you and your driver weren't going to make it. I'm from Live, the camera company sponsoring this race, and I'll be heading up this event. Walk with me.
Look, thanks again. I'm really stoked about this. Thanks for giving us the shot.
Don't mention it. We're always on the lookout for new talent, and you and your friend fit the bill. And I don't have to tell you this, but if you do right by yourselves in this race, you'll see a lot of doors opening up for you.
Gotcha. We won't disappoint you.
Disappoint me? That's not what
Adobe Premiere is a bitch. Yep.
Your chance to impress
YouTube is a challenge, but it's a good challenge. Exactly, exactly.
Organizers are a feeder for every racing family out there. You do want to race, yes?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Adobe Premiere is like way more complicated than I feel it needs to be. I was using Sony Vegas for a long time, but it's been giving me so many problems between just randomly crashing and then like corrupting video files and stuff. and like randomly inserting weird like audio bugs when it renders the video out. That's a beautiful car.
I want legendary badass.
Just general like problems with it. And like I can tell that Adobe Premiere lets you do a lot more stuff with it, but it's just so hard to learn.
You're good to go, buddy. Break a leg. Hell, break anything you have to. Drive
Portion.
you can, and we'll be in the big leagues in no time.
All right, all right. GT3 RS, I believe. What's up, Jacob? Not much. Not much is going on here. We're just starting up the Crew 2 beta. We're about to get into our first race here. I believe we're in this Porsche 911 GT3 RS. Oh, well, we're still not racing yet.
Never sleeps. In this event, you'll see New York taken over by racers in a way you never could have imagined. It's not just a city. It's a playground for the best pilots and drivers of today and tomorrow.
One thing that I am skeptical with about this game is that instead of just cars, it's like cars and boats and planes. And we'll see how that works out. Oh, we're getting right into this. Yep, GT3 RS. Alright. Oh, that GTR is in front. Sorry, GTR, but I have to beat you. Even though you're my dream car. Oh no, well that wasn't good.
Talented newcomers have a shot at taking on established stars and a chance to impress.
We got this, don't worry.
Racing teams out here.
What's the handbrake? Okay.
And just as important, they need to generate excitement. That's how fans flock to them. And that's what it's all about, right? Become a racer, steal the show, and see your follower numbers soar.
I'm assuming that Camaro's got to be a ZL1 if it's keeping up with a GTR and a Porsche 911 GT3 RS. Oh no. Things are not looking good for us. Okay, we got nitrous. That's cool. One thing that's always weird about playing a new racing game is it's like every single racing game feels different.
Speaking of soaring, get a load of that jump. There you have it.
So like even though this is technically an arcade racer, it feels much different than any Need for Speed game. You know what I mean? So it's you always spend the first couple races in a racing game just basically getting used to how the game feels. Like how the car is controlled generally and stuff like that. I don't want to lose my first race. That would not be good.
And now live goes to the extreme.
Okay, excuse me. Apparently we're playing the Inception racing game. I didn't know about that. What the hell? Okay. Alright. Didn't realize this took place in the same universe as Inception. But that's cool, I guess. Pressure's on, don't lose now. Or don't lose, boy. What's up, man? How you doing?
By winning, of course, but
the Crew 2 beta.
Spectacular stunt like this, and the fans will come a-running.
Interesting so far. One big change is they added boats and planes, which we're seeing right now. So, chilling. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. Let's go off this ramp. Why not? There we go.
We're 2/3 of the way through, and I believe we're watching a new star exploding onto the circuit.
I wouldn't say that considering I'm in last, but okay.
We kick it up a notch for the grand finale.
My Jurassic World Park just got screwed bad by a tornado, so I'm sitting on my ass until I can afford to get it going again. Damn. Yeah, I haven't played that new Jurassic Park game. Alright, we're in planes now.
This is how it is these days.
Planes have
Just
nitrous
being a
too?
good
Okay.
pilot isn't enough anymore. You've got to shine on and off the course, staying sharp on the social media side. It's simple math. The more followers you have, the more followers you'll get. Sign on with your first racing team, and the second will start looking at you. Pile up supporters, and the contracts will be knocking on your door. To put it another way, a driver who attracts enough followers will open up new styles of racing. We call them disciplines. You'll call them awesome. And isn't awesome what we're all after?
I'm not even sure this one's a race because there's no positions, so I think this one's just kind of, you know, do cool stuff. You should stay in the middle because they can pass you up if you are on the edge. Yeah, well, the GTR is pretty.
Remember to follow us on all social media.
The flying and the boating doesn't feel too bad, to be honest with you. We'll see what else this beta lets us do. Hopefully that's not it.
Cool, it is official, my friend. We have made the big time. We're still gonna have to prove ourselves, but that's more than fine. You know, we've got the right stuff. There's so much to try. Boats, planes, all kinds of cars. It's like the world's
RX-7,
biggest buffet
Charger.
menu, and we gotta take a bite out of everything. We're talking street racers, off-road, pro racing,
Dirt bikes?
freestyle.
That's pretty cool.
We can take a test run with any of them. Or if you ask me, do them all. Pick which one you want to try first and let's go. My friend, welcome to the Motor Nation.
When it said, let's get extreme, I
It's a
suddenly thought
full race
WWE
with
presents
this puppy
Extreme
roll.
Rules.
It's your pick. How do you want to
How do I
start?
want to start? What is this? Off-road. Got pro racing, boats, we got freestyle, we got street racing. Let's go off-road since we didn't get to try that.
Hey there. I'm Wade Park. Maybe you've heard of me.
I have
This
not
is
heard
my
of you.
show. I'm looking for someone interested in racing off the beaten track, and I'll loan you a ride to see if you've got it.
Cool.
What is it? Take the keys, my friend, and we'll find out. If you win, you keep the car and get a shot at running some real races. You lose, I take my ride back and it's so long.
All right.
But you're not gonna lose, are you?
I can't promise anything, to be honest with you.
I didn't think so.
All right, I'm in a Raptor.
3, 2, 1.
Finish the event. Oh, okay. So it's just like a time trial, basically. Jacob, you love dirt bikes? Dirt bikes are pretty damn cool. I probably could have went up there. Oh boy. Just gonna nitrous through all these cacti. I'll go this way. Oh, oh. Took that turn a little bit too sharp. finish is 1.3 miles away. Oh, we out here. Nice. Oh no. We lost control there. I guess that's what happens when you drive a Ford Raptor off of like a 100-foot cliff, but... So, I mean, I guess it makes sense. I'm probably supposed to go through here and not the barricades. So I was about to drive right into those barricades.
Not bad. You and me, we got some things to discuss about your future.
Cool.
Come on. Base camp and your new car upgrades.
Alright, we got some money going here. That's cool. That's cute. Welcome to the off-road family. That's cute. This looks pretty good. Yeah, it does. It does look pretty good so far.
Well, look who it is.
Ooh.
You've made your bones. Now you belong here. So welcome to this little slice of off-road paradise. You'll find everyone here. Mudders, mountain climbers, and winners. And
I don't know if you guys can hear this, so I'm going to turn up the
that fool's
game audio a little bit.
Tuck. He thinks he's #1 around here, but we're going to show that tree hugger just how wrong he is.
Especially because I'm covering up the subtitles like an asshole with my
Lots
overlay.
of folks around here do, which is their mistake. They ought to be focusing on racing instead. But their loss is our gain. Yours and mine. And like I said...
What about the losers? Are they sitting in a corner somewhere? I don't know.
Call it an investment in your future.
It's a good question.
The rest of them there, those you'll have to earn.
Alright, so I got this Red Bull buggy, I believe. New discipline. Rally raid, alright. Okay, so we unlock motocross and rallycross at later levels. Get your rally raid vehicle. Oh, okay, I can walk around. That's cute. Oh, so I can... Oh, no, wait. Okay, so this is the only one that's free. But we also have a Raptor, a Hummer H1, Mercedes-Benz X-Class, okay. Ford Focus RS, an Escalade, Camaro. That looks pretty dope. Oh, a 370Z Rally Raid Edition. I know which one I'm getting if I get this game. Grand Cherokee. Let me get my raid gear on. I'm bringing my Dark Elf Paladin. Grand Cherokee, Mustang GT. That looks pretty dope. Another Hummer. Camaro RS. 69 Camaro. A Volkswagen Race Touareg 3. Oh! Well, I know which one I'm getting to. Dodge Challenger. I wonder if this is like the full list of all the vehicles in the game. I kind of doubt it, but so far this is pretty cool. Oops. Kawasaki KX450. Another Jeep Wrangler. KTM 450 Rally. Silverado 1500. Another Jeep Wrangler. A Ducati Monster 1200. BMW Z4. I like how they take cars that you would never expect to be like spec'd out for rally, and then they just do it. Like a 370Z or this thing. Or this Porsche. Like this is cool. Alright, I'm just gonna get my Proto buggy. Can I change the color or no? I guess not. Oh, holy crap. Okay. 9 new activities.
How'd you like to earn a little cash just driving around? This magazine asked us to take some photos. You can see what they want in your photo album. It's not mandatory, but the way you roll looks like easy money.
After being 4 mil in the hole, I can finally play again. Alright. That's pretty cool. Alright. So, I'm gonna... Hey, what's up, Ghost Killer? How you doing, man? We're playing the Crew 2 beta. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through and, finish all these, like, trials first. And then see what's good in the hood with everything. So I'm gonna do this plain one next.
Welcome to our community of freestylers.
When did the stream start?
I'm
Just like
Sophia,
20 minutes ago.
And I'll be taking you on. Here,
Okay.
we're all about having fun.
Having fun. Sounds fun.
If you want in, it's easy. Get that plane, get ready to do every trick on that list in the order
No,
they're
geez.
shown, and grab a barf bag while you're at it. Use the bag and you lose. Beat the score I've set and you're in.
Alright.
I'll show you what I can really do later, but for now, it's your turn.
3,
Alright, so we're doing tricks in a plane. Sounds fun enough. Finish the event.
Now try a roll. To roll, level out your flight, then pick left or right. Move the stick in the direction you choose until you've done a full roll.
Seems easy enough. Oh, I'm supposed to do 2 of them. Cool.
Time to air drift. Just hold your right or left rudder pedal down for long enough and you'll get the hang of it.
Cool. Do a barrel roll.
Night flight can be tricky. Orient your plane with one wing pointing straight down and you've got it. Try a loop. Just pull the stick back until you've gone a full 360 degrees.
Any other games I'm gonna play? I mean, depending on how much you can actually do in this beta, if it's a little bit shorter, I might. Oh, okay. Pretty sure I just did that, but okay. Depending on how long this goes, I might hop back on Detroit Become Human.
Now, low altitude. Take a wild guess what that one means. Just be careful not to brush more than the treetops, or you'll get a crash course in landing the wrong way.
I almost just crashed headfirst into the ground.
That was awesome. Great flying. Okay, you need to meet my partner in crime, Emmett, at the barn, and then we can really get you rolling.
Cool. Or you could do WWE 2K18 Elimination Chamber on Legendary mode. Maybe. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I do really want to get back to Detroit Become Human one of these days, though.
I'm Emmett. And you must be the new talent Sophia was talking
If I heard of the new game called Anthem, I have.
We'll see if she's as good a judge of people as she is a pilot. And a driver. And never mind.
It's the new
You get the
BioWare
picture.
game.
Now, as to what this place is about, that's tricky to describe. You see these people? They work hard and they play hard. And they somehow make ends meet. Until you can wrap your head around that, you don't belong here. But heck, Sophia vouched for you, so you've got to be good folks. She and I have got something for you down at the store, by the way.
That's cool.
That's down here. A place where you can pick
Oh.
up a few other rides when you earn the
I want that
stripes.
monster truck. I want that monster
But,
truck.
Getting one for free ought to put a smile on your face. Just remember to keep smiling when she whoops you good up there. In the meantime, I suggest you figure out what you want to do. There's no rules around here except do your best and have fun. I expect you to follow them.
AJ Styles at the cover star for 2K19. Yep, I did see that. I kind of wish they would have revealed more about the game during that press conference than just the cover and that like the deluxe edition that they're talking about or whatever. All right, so this is my free plane. We're gonna get to look through the planes here too, but I don't really know much about planes. North American P-51 Mustang, Strega, Slick Aircraft 360 HP. This one's for the season pass only, so apparently. Harman HR3. I don't know what Icon 200 means. That looks kind of cool. Okay, not a ton of planes to pick from here. I'm assuming it's not the final list either. Let's go with this. Do you watch Raw and SmackDown or do you just play the games? I try to watch sometimes, but sometimes I just miss it.
There's an easy way
Like especially Tuesdays now, I'm taking a summer class for college, so Tuesdays I don't get home from class until like 10 o'clock, so.
The more followers we get.
Alright, so now I'm gonna do the boat thing. I'm saving the street racing thing for last because that's my bread and butter is cars. I don't know much about boats, I don't know much about planes, but cars is my forte, I'd say.
Listen up, people. I'm looking for a driver. If you can handle yourself on the water, and in the air, and behind the wheel, obviously, though we'll come to that later, then maybe you've got what my team needs. Beat the posted time for the trial, and there'll be a spot for you. Fail, and well, I'm sure someone else will grab the opportunity. Alexis Kendrick Racing deals strictly with winners.
Strictly with winners.
And I'm Alexis, so I would know.
Oh, shit. Alright, which one of these things am I in? Alright. A Jaguar Vector.
1.
Alright, so I found the secret with boats. You're supposed to hold the left stick back for some reason, and it makes you go a lot faster. I presume it has some sort of drop-off, though, like or not drop-off, but like a penalty of some kind. Like, I'm sure your handling probably isn't as great. Yeah, hold down to get extra speed with boats. Trimming. This game is listening to me. How dare they do that? Yeah, no wonder why I was struggling in the initial boat race, is because I didn't know that. I don't know if you guys can hear it that well, but the sound when you get a checkpoint sounds like the sound when you get like a message on AOL from back in the day. I don't know how old most of you guys are, so I don't know if you'll even understand that reference.
You got
but
the gig. Let's go someplace we can talk about what happens next.
Welcome to the pro racing family. Cool, cool.
that wasn't half bad. I'm looking forward to having you on the team.
Ghost Killer gets the noise, Jacob doesn't.
There's
That's
still
fine,
some
that's
things you
fine.
need to work on, but
What do you
that's
mean?
okay.
I
I'll
destroyed
teach you what you
everybody.
need to know.
I don't like
It'll
this
be hard
lady.
work, but you'll see the results on the track,
Ooh, that Mercedes-Benz,
or the
though.
waves, or in
That
the air.
AMG GTR.
So, this is the pit. It's
I
where the
believe
pro
that's
racing
what that
community
car is called.
preps. Now you can hang out here too. You belong. That's Clarence Bishop, the third.
Cool.
He's the reigning champ around here. Racing royalty, really. His father and grandfather.
Oh yeah, there are like
champions,
Indy cars
too.
and stuff in this game.
Which
Aston
helps
Martin?
explain his attitude.
Is that a Vulcan?
If you start winning, he won't be happy with you. Clarence is old school. Doesn't think anything needs to change. A lot of drivers see things differently. Me, I think there needs to be some balance.
Yeah, it is a Vulcan.
You'll decide
Oh,
for
she thinks
yourself.
there needs to be balance. This lady is
Just in
low-key
case you're
Thanos.
wondering, there's a powerboat with
And that's
your
not
name on
good.
it waiting for you in the shop. Don't thank me. You've earned it. And you're gonna need it. The rest of these, you can buy later. Not that one, little
damn.
grasshopper. Not yet. You need to find the winner's circle a few times first.
Is AOL something on the interwebs I have heard so much about? Yes, Josh, that's precisely what it is. That's precisely what it is. Powerboat, cool. Touring car, Air Race Alpha GP. Alright, so we're going to get to look through some of the boats here, which I have no clue about. Offshore Mark 1. Frauscher 1414 Demon. M31 wide body. Proto Offshore Mark 2. This one's for Icon 400. I don't know what that means. Season Pass. Got a Blade Runner 35. And a Vector V40R. That's the boat I was just in. Oops. And we can actually pick our color on this one. Can I not rotate it? Yeah, that's kind of stupid. I like the black. Guess I'll have to cave and get me a Pacer Bell home computer and some tile up. That's exactly what you need, man. That's how I'm doing what I'm doing right
In
now.
case you hadn't noticed, now we can edit videos through the Live app. Just open the map, search through it, and you'll find the tools you need.
Alright, we're getting onto the
Posting
street
those
racing thing
babies
now.
Gets us tons of new followers.
This is my bread and butter here. What car are we gonna be in? That's what I want to know. I honestly am gonna maybe assume the Porsche again, to be honest with you. I hope it's something different though.
Look what we have here. The name's Luttrell. I'm sort of like the
I've got an
unofficial
M5
document committee
Challenger.
for the street racing family. We tune our rides, show
ZL1.
off and race. If that sounds like something you want in on,
Focus
you gotta
RS.
show me something. I'll loan you a car, but you gotta do the
Is that a
driving.
BRZ right next
If
to
you
me?
win, you're one of us.
Oh no, that's
Just
a Porsche.
remember, the car's a loaner. Don't scratch it.
.16. The sad thing is like that's the internet I used to have like 5 years ago. Okay, yeah, we are in the Porsche again. That sucks. All right, we got the M5, the Focus RS. There's a Viper up there. The Camaro ZL1 is back. A TTRS. Oh crap! Oh, I'm a dirty racer. I'm a dirty racer. I don't think there is a handbrake. I just think the normal brake tries to like meld the gap between a regular brake and a handbrake, which I don't hate. Oh well. Oops. Okay. Not what I wanted to do. Things aren't looking good for us here. Okay, square is a handbrake. Well, that would have been useful to know. I really hope I can redo this race, because I'm 15 seconds behind everybody. Okay, yeah, well, we did pretty terribly. I really hope we can redo this.
All right, you did it. Now come with me.
Oh, I literally just needed to finish the event. I didn't even need to win. Sorry, man, I gotta go to my grandma's. There's no internet. That's alright, man. Thanks for hanging out with us while you were here. What is going on? Yeah, I have no clue. Not a clue. When I paused before, I was trying to see if I could restart, but there was no option for it. I'm excited to look at the cars, the car list. Technically, this isn't even the full car list, because I'm assuming there's a different list of cars for each, like,
That was Divine Racing, which means you punch your ticket to the spot.
Oh,
the place
Miata.
where the street racing community hangs.
S2000.
I'm part of the crew here that's
Or no,
looking
that's
to
a
take what we do legit.
RX-7.
Feel the same way? Maybe we can help each other out. This guy, on the other hand, wants to keep it on the streets.
McLaren.
His name's Edgar Marquez, but you best call him Tio. He's the champion racer around here, the king of the quarter mile. You want to take a shot at him, it's going to take everything you got. And maybe a few things I can teach you. You got talent, but I can give you skills. You see those cars? One of them's yours.
Which one?
Reward for winning that trial. It'll be a little tougher to earn the rest, though. You gotta buy those. Win enough races, get enough cred, and you'll get to play with all sorts of toys. Drifting, drag racing, you get the idea. You gotta
Viper.
run, and you gotta win. Now, pick your ride. Get behind the wheel, and let's see what you got.
New discipline. Street race. Yeah, I'm assuming there's a different car list for each discipline. Oh, I could pick a couple different cars from here. So we got a Mazda MX-5. We got the Ford Mustang GT Fastback. A TTRS. Jeep Wrangler. Cadillac Eldorado. Chevy Silverado. Oh, okay, we can use dirt bikes for street racing. That's pretty cute. You drive like you just did again, and I'll show you some discipline, son. Have to go, dude. We'll watch later. Alright, Ghost Killer. Thanks for hanging out with us. Got a Mini Cooper Countryman, all four. Harley Davidson Iron 883. Alright. I can get behind a Harley. A Barth 500. Ford Raptor. Indian Scout, Indian Chief Dark Horse, Harley Davidson Street Glide, Hummer H1, oh jeez, Performance Level 10. Ooh, A 1970 Nissan Fairlady Z. That thing's cute. Performance level 15. I would definitely buy the hell out of that and soup it up. Chevy Impala Sport Sedan. BMW R1200 GS. Cadillac Escalade. Camaro Z28. Mini Cooper S 2010. Abarth 124 Spider. That thing looks really weird. Camaro RS. Thing's pretty. RX-7. That's beautiful. Shelby GT 500. That's beautiful. Volkswagen Golf GTI. Ooh. A hot rod. That's pretty cute. Nissan 370Z. That thing's pretty. Charger HRT Hemi. That's pretty. You might have to hit this up. I think there's some sort of online component, so if I get it, we could definitely try something, assuming that, you know, it actually wants to work. 2010 Focus RS. Corvette C2. Corvette C3. Oh, there she is. The Skyline R34. Mercedes-Benz 300. Dodge Challenger. Renault. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, to be honest with you. Jeep Grand Cherokee SRT. Z4 S-Drive 35IS. Chrysler 300. 2011 Mustang GT. There's a ton of cars in here. The 370 Nismo. It's awesome. Civic Type R. BMW X6. Camaro SS. Focus RS. M2. Ooh, SL63 AMG, the BMW M5, Alfa Romeo 4C. There's a ton of cars in this game, and this I'm not even sure this is the full list of cars. Ducati, Kawasaki GP Z900R Ninja, Maserati Gran Turismo, Ford Shelby GT500, Aston Martin V8 Vantage S, Lotus Exige S, Kawasaki Z1000 ABS, Mercedes-Benz C63 AMG Black Series, Ducati Monster 1200 S, V12 Zagato, Lotus Evora. There's a ton of cars in this game, holy crap. Corvette Stingray, 2005 Ford GT, Alfa Romeo 8C, Challenger Hellcat, Bentley Continental Supersport, the Viper SR10. Season Pass owners get the 93 911 Turbo 3.6. SLS AMG. TVR Sagaris. I don't know. Ubisoft Club can get the Vanquish. That's pretty cool. The Nissan GTR. Why is this thing $373,000? That's not fair. In real life, it's like $110,000. Of course, it's like one of those expensive cars, too. Makes sense, I guess. Dodge SRT Viper GTS, Lamborghini Miura, Jaguar F-Type. They should have organized this better. This would be a pain to scroll through. Yeah, I feel like, well, there is filters that I can go by type, country, brand, and period. You go to car, bike. Car, bike. You can do by country, by brand, by classic or modern. It's pretty cool. Acura NSX. Icon 100. I still don't know what that means. Oh, Icon 1. I guess that means like level 100 or whatever. I don't know. Camaro ZL1. Kawasaki Ninja H2. KTM 1190 RC8R. MV Agusta F4RR. Mercedes SLR McLaren 722 edition. BMW S1000 RR. Ducati. Mercedes AMG GTR. R8 V10 Plus. Lamborghini Gallardo. Ferrari F40. Lamborghini Murcielago. Porsche 911 GT3 RS. Lamborghini Huracan. And the Ferrari F12 Berlinetta. This is just the street racing cars, too. I'm assuming... I'm going to go back. I'm assuming there's a separate list for the drifting cars. Shelby GT500 Drift Edition, RX-7 Drift Edition, Focus RS Drift Edition. Okay, so they're basically the same cars, just Drift Edition, which isn't terrible. I mean, they look different. 370Z. There's definitely less cars in this list, which makes sense. Although I feel like even half of these cars I would never really try to drift with, but you know, it's a game. 370Z Nismo Drift Edition. I would never want to drift with a muscle car. I feel like that just wouldn't work very well. Ford GT Drift Edition. Corvette, Viper, Murcielago Drift Edition, Lamborghini Aventador Drift Edition. What's in the... which category was this? Drag racing. Okay. Focus RS, 370Z. I like that there's just like little low-key changes to the vehicles to show you that it's like actually set up to compete in those type of events. A Skyline Drag Edition. It's over. This game looks cool. It does look pretty cool. Right now I'm just obsessing over the car list for a second. We'll get back to the gameplay in just a minute. Just looking through the cars here. This was Hypercars, I believe. We got the Maserati MC12, Pagani Zonda F, Jaguar CX-75 Concept, McLaren 12C, Lamborghini Aventador LP 704, Pagani Huayra, or however the hell you say it, McLaren F1, Saleen S7 Twin Turbo, 2017 Ford GT, Koenigsegg Agera, Porsche 918 Spider, thing is beautiful, Ferrari 458 Speciale, Lamborghini Veneno, Icon level 600 gets you the LaFerrari, and you got the Koenigsegg Regera. Okay. Is it open world? I'm not 100% sure that the beta is open world, but the full game is open world. Alright, so now we gotta scroll all the way to the front here. Alright, so we can choose between a 2016 MX-5 Miata, a 2015 Mustang GT, or a 2017 Audi TT-RS Coupe. I mean, technically the TT-RS has the highest performance level. Although it does have the same top speed and technically less power than the Mustang. I don't know, I'm going to go with the Audi. You already know we're going with lime green anyway. I'm going to black out the rims because that looks cute. How does the gameplay compare to Forza and Need for Speed? It's definitely a lot closer to Need for Speed than Forza. In terms of, like, it's definitely an arcade racing game.
You know how we were talking about tricking out our rides? Now we've got the tools to do it at the house. Just no flame decals, okay?
There's also, like, boats and plane missions and stuff, which is kind of cool. I don't know. Let's go do this plane thing. Set waypoint. So can we... Oh, the beta actually is open world. Okay.
Hear that beeping? That's your radar going off, which means there's a live reward nearby that you can track down and collect. The closer you are, the faster the beeps. See if you can find it.
Oh, that's cool. If you click in the right stick, you can bring up... Wow, they just let you change whenever you want. So if you click in the right stick and then push it up, you can change to a plane. Or right, you can switch to a car. Left, you can switch to a boat. That's actually really cool. Okay. It swapped us to... Oops. Our buggy, which is not what I wanted. You were driving your favorite ground vehicle. I wanted to drive the Audi, to be honest with you. Alright, I'm going to favorite the Audi as my ground vehicle. Here we go. Alright, well, it's definitely cool that this is open world. The beta, even. I'm not sure that I want to drive 13 miles to this boat race, though. So I just wasted 2.9 mil. Stupid Dino had a 90% chance to hatch, and it failed at 15%. Damn.
There are any activities available anywhere. Not that just pounding around isn't fun.
Alright, so I'm gonna...
Here, you'll find the different things you could do with each family. It's everything tagged on the live map, just organized differently. You can find events, of course, sorted by disciplines. Skills
So I'm just gonna
are
fast
also
travel to the different
so you can try
events to
beat
do
records
these.
set by your friends and rivals.
Quick.
And last but not least, there's the photo album.
How do I start this? Oh, okay, it starts automatically. Okay. Is the last park I need to get 5 stars? I have a time limit to get to the starting grid. Is the last park I need to get 5 stars and it keeps screwing me hard. Yeah, I feel you, man. Even though I haven't played the game, I still feel you. Yeah, but like surprisingly, the boat racing and the plane racing is actually like really fun too. Where I feel like the first game maybe tried to take itself too seriously, this game is just like going all out.
That's right, you got the lead.
I still can't get over how much that checkpoint sounds like the AOL message sound. It's so weird. Of all the sound effects they could have used. Jurassic World, yep. Watch someone play an episode or two. It's like one of the Tycoon games. I don't think I've actually seen gameplay of it.
For that. You should grab it. I'm sure it's gonna come in handy.
Loot?
Loot
Oh
consists
boy.
of parts you can use to upgrade your rides. So keep bringing
I'm working
it
on the
in.
Platinum Trophy at the moment, just about to get it. Nice,
Ah,
nice.
Sweet. Up till now, we've only gotten green loot, but other colored loot has even cooler stuff. Radar only works when you're on the move, so get rolling if you want to find the live reward. Every time you set a record, it gets uploaded to the live app so you can share it with your friends.
How do I?
Give them a chance to beat you, if they can. You found it. Good eye.
Cool.
Live rewards pop up all over the place, and you can always use your radar to find them.
Alright, let's travel to a different...
Cool.
No, I don't have any of
event
this
is
unlocked.
available. What's not so cool, though, is that it's still locked. You want to unlock it? Just make sure you have all the required vehicles and you're golden.
Alright. I'm going to do this other powerboat event then. Hey, what's up, Goon Gaming? How you doing, man? We're playing the Crew 2. Right now we're doing some powerboat races.
Why not try an ice-cold soda? Right now, get an extra large for the price of the regular size.
I know I'm not usually the one saying this sort of
Are you on
thing,
Xbox? Nope.
you
I am
sure
playing on
about this race?
PS4.
And I'm not the one who usually says you're worrying too much. But here we are. It's all set. Between this and the race in Vegas, we're showing off in new venues.
So we're hoping the big jump means big numbers?
That's the idea. It's a big chance we're taking trying a location like this, but we've got to do it. One thing will never change, though. Old-fashioned driving will always win.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
Reach top 3. That shouldn't be too bad.
Keep in mind who you're representing out there.
Well, we're already in top 3, so that's good enough. Yeah, I didn't want to go around. Holy crap, dude. We just jumped a dam. The Hoover Dam, I think.
I may have said it before, but you're in first. Yay!
First episode I watched, a tornado hit, and the people were stuck in Dino Cage for 45 in-game minutes. Dino just chased it but never killed the people. Lucas just told me he's on Evil Seagull outside that escaped the beach to come be in the sun.
I guess that's one way of looking at it. You've got to evolve to stay relevant. If that means trying new venues, from downtown to 10 miles east of the middle of nowhere, then maybe that's what we got to do. But I know it's a gamble. It won't do us any good to win new fans if we lose the old ones. Finding a balance, that's the tricky part.
Okay, cool. There's some loot to our right. I don't know if I can actually even use any of these, to be honest with you. Oh.
Okay.
Oops.
That's the photo app.
Accidentally
With
launched
this,
photo
you can
mode.
grab pictures and share them. Even better, you can capture moments for the photo app.
Alright. Oh, we actually... Okay. I like that you can just do this from the menu. You don't need to, like, go into a garage or anything to do it. Cool. So it seems like you can just exclusively get loot for the type of vehicles you're using.
Don't worry. You can go back and forth on the timeline to find that one perfect moment.
Cool.
You picked up new followers for that action move you just did. Everyone you pull from now on gets you more followers. So knock yourself out.
I was just in the hole 4 mil, and I had 4 dinos get out because of a tornado, and they're at like a dozen or more people. 8 like a dozen or more people. Do you ever play Carmageddon 2? Because this reminds me of it a little. I'm trying to think. I know I didn't play it. I'm trying to think if I've seen gameplay of it. I honestly don't remember. Let's go activities. Let's go... We'll do the airplane stuff next. Wait, can we do any more with the boats? Okay. So it doesn't seem like it. Maybe if we actually, like, get enough followers during the beta, we can actually play through some of this stuff, but... Alright. Let's do the plane stuff next.
Welcome to Monument Valley, one of the most beautiful places in the country, and a place where you can really push your limits, or find out what they are.
Go to the starting grid. I'm here. Alright.
3, 2, 1.
Get 1,500 points. Vertical up. I don't know why I need to... It doesn't count my first loop every time. Or that one. There we go.
You're playing it too safe. Take more chances. Fly closer to the ground.
You don't have to if you don't want to. She's just daring you to see what you've got.
Yes, that's the way to do it. Take chances.
Touch the ground and take off just after. Oh boy, that sounds fun.
I can fly upside down at low altitude for a few minutes at a shot. Maybe someday you'll be able to do that too. You never know.
I used to do barrel rolls, crash and blow up upside down in GTA all the time. Yep. I was never the greatest pilot in GTA. Dive down and perform a complete rotation. Okay.
Congratulations for staying on point, even with Miss Chatterbox yapping in your ear.
Maintaining focus when something's trying to distract you is the best way to learn how to keep your concentration.
Nice.
The best way to explain what we do is this. Our pilots are crazy good, but sometimes they act like a bunch of snot-nosed brats. The kind of people who throw a party in a seminary.
While Grumpy here is giving you his version, let me give you mine. We can do things you've never seen before because we're having fun. Give us a plane, we'll show you something fantastic.
Alright. So I'm going to put some upgrades on this thing that we just unlocked. Cool. And we're going to go do the next plane event that I'm assuming there is one. Oops. Yep. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, guys. This game's looking pretty good. We might have to
You need to understand
make an
just
investment.
how good a pilot Sophia is. She set a ton of records, and this is one of them. Maybe not the biggest, but it's still a mark she set, and something for you to aim for.
3, 2, 1.
You're going to be asked to perform a list of stunts. Finish one list, and you'll get another. Lists done. Now, strut your stuff. Between lists, you'll get some time to freestyle and really show what you can do. Mastering both is what aerobatics is all about.
Vertical up, alright.
Time for you to show off your style. Freeze style, that is.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay. At least we don't automatically fail. I figured we might just fail the whole event. Rip. Yep, pretty much. Alright, definitely don't want to do a loop all the way down here. Okay, well, it didn't count. That's cool. Alright. Alright, well, it didn't want to work, so. I tried. Alright, we leveled up to popular. That's cool.
Get ready for a new chapter in the Live Extreme series, now available.
I got a call from Live. They want us back. Remember when we were outsiders just scrapping for a chance to compete?
New
Now look at
disciplines?
us.
What? Okay, alright. Alright, things are getting crazy here. Let's go... Let's do this Live Extreme thing first. This beta actually seems really in-depth, and I hope it's not, like, giving away too much of the game. I would assume that it's not, but... Alright.
Welcome to the Gulf Coast, where we're getting ready for the second stop on the Live Extreme Tour. Last time we hit the city streets. This time, we're also going to go wild.
Okay, win the race. Alright. We got a Viper, a Charger, and a Camaro. Why not? Screw it. It was worth it. Oh no. Still made it out in front of these guys. Barely. But still.
We've got some giant spectators for this part of the
Oh,
course,
crap.
and
Oh,
they're
boy.
getting some giant-sized action. We're seeing
Dinosaurs.
the best from our drivers now.
That's topical.
The moment when they're upping their game. It's going to be a gladiator match out there.
Alright. We're losing it. I'm gonna bring it back. Hopefully. Once you get on a nice, like, straightaway, my Audi can apparently outperform all these cars.
First like that still be called a challenger?
Alright, cool.
And now for the big moment. It's time for us to switch up the competition.
Oh. Okay. We still made it. This game borrowed concepts from like 15 different games in different genres. Oh, crap. You're not wrong, but I'm also trying to decide if that's a bad thing or not.
Now that's confidence. Letting the other drivers set the pace. For the moment.
Because I don't know, like, hearing about this game, like, leading up to its release, I was very skeptical about the whole, like, plane and boating thing. And while I think that the normal, like, car driving is still my favorite part of the game, this is actually really fun, and it controls really well. So it's not like they just half-assed this, you know what I mean? And I mean, that makes sense since the first game came out in 2014. So logically, they've been working on this for 3 to 4 years.
Over the ramp and into that beautiful blue water. At Live, we're proud of giving you races no one else can. Drivers must master it all or be left behind. They've got just one shot at being the best.
Oh, we're in like a river now. Sonic Racer had a bunch of cars turn into boats and planes. Yeah. Yep. That game came out a while ago, too.
Time's running out for our drivers to make a move on the water.
I never got to play that game. I think I might have played the demo somewhere, but like at Walmart or something for like 5 minutes. Or not even 5 minutes. Like a minute maybe, but...
Now let's get
into
our
the
hands
dune buggy,
dirty.
okay. Oh crap. I was expecting it to be the plane next, not the buggy.
We're now in the last section of the race. Here's where drivers can choose to follow the road or cut through the swamp and play in the mud. The choice is theirs.
I appreciate that I can just drive through the water. Oh jeez. Oh, hell no. Come on. Right at the last second, too. Damn it. The boating reminds you of the Duck Dynasty game. I don't think I ever played that. Alright, well, we're restarting because I'm a sore loser. I was like leagues ahead of everyone on the
Welcome to the Gulf Coast, where we're getting ready
the
for
racing,
the
like
second
the street
stop of
racing,
Live
and then
Extreme Tour.
can I skip this?
Last time we hit the
guess
city
not.
streets. This time we're also going to go wild.
I watched someone do the achievements for it to get 5 million gamer score. Yeah, I heard it was, it had really easy trophies and stuff like that, but... And while I'm obsessed with trophies, I don't know. I don't think I'd play a game like Duck Dynasty just to get some more trophies, personally. Oh crap, I went off-road here last time too. Alright, well, we already have our work cut out for us here. Now that my
We've got some giant spectators for this part of the course, and they're getting some giant-sized action. We're seeing the best from our drivers now, the moment when they're upping their game. It's going to be a gladiator match out there.
We had some cool boat racing, to be honest. Took him like 5 times to beat a course. Well, that was a PlayStation 3 and like Xbox 360 game, right? I think it was. Because back when I had my PS3, it was like before I had a job, so I didn't really have money to like just buy like random games. So whatever money I did get, I would always save for games that I knew that like I was gonna really like and that would last me a long time. Oops. So like typically like one game that I would usually buy every year was Call of Duty, because I could usually play that for almost an entire year and be fine with it. Or like, the Skate games were some of my favorite games on the PS3. Skate 2 and 3. I played those a shit ton. What are your thoughts on Fallout 76 not being single player? Well, my opinion is probably going to be very different from people who are like hardcore Fallout fans, because I don't know, like for whatever reason I was just never able to get into the Fallout games. I tried to play Fallout 3, I've played a little bit of New Vegas, I've tried to play Fallout 4 like 5 different times, and every time I just like drop off after like a couple hours. I don't know why. I'm just not a huge fan of RPGs in general, so I guess that's the problem. I mean, I don't necessarily agree with there not being a single-player mode. I think there should be an option to play single-player, but I like the concept of a multiplayer Fallout, or a Fallout with multiplayer, I should say. But it having no single-player, I don't like as much, because I know there are people that do just want to play a single-player, but I don't know. We'll have to see how it works out. I'm excited for it just because I've always liked the idea of playing Fallout like co-op or whatever, but we'll have to see. I'm probably going to get it, but just because I feel like at least if I play with friends, I'll have like more of an incentive to go back and keep playing. At least I hope. Oh crap, this is where my downfall was last time. Oh crap. Oh crap. Yep, this is it. I missed the checkpoint. Oh, god damn it. How do I... Really? Played Fallout 3 right before Fallout 4 came out, and then New Vegas right after I finished 3, and both games had shitty, underwhelming endings. I can't speak to their endings or anything, but... I like the idea of being in, like, that post-apocalyptic world after nukes go off and stuff like that. Like, I like that idea, but... I don't know. I don't know how the hell I still won this race, but okay. Yeah, I always like the idea of Fallout, but I don't know. I could never get into it.
The second race of the Live Extreme Series. Don't forget to follow us on social media. From New Orleans, thank you, and we'll see you next time.
Cool. Well, at least we won the race this time somehow. Cool. 3,000 followers and $22,500. Not bad, not bad. Four was way more polished and brighter. Yeah, it definitely was more polished. We got more performance parts for our plane that I forgot to put on. 122, nice, nice, nice. And then we have performance parts for this thing. Got a new ECU, some exhaust, and some suspension. Cool. I agree, 4 was much more polished, but... Let's see. Let's do these since we haven't yet. Alright, so we got high-speed drifter. Yeah, the games that I play the most is racing games, which is why this game appeals to me a lot. First-person shooters I play a lot. Oblivion is the only Bethesda game that really did everything right. I feel like that seems to be like the general consensus between, like, with Bethesda Game Studio fans. Like, fans of their games. I never played Oblivion. The only Elder Scrolls I ever played was Skyrim. And, again, just like the Fallout games, I played it for a couple hours and then kind of was just done with it.
Admit, there's nothing I love more than this.
I mean, I wish I could get into the games, because I know, like, everybody... Not everybody, but I know most people love them, but... I play a lot of racing games. I mean, I do kind of play a lot of first-person shooters, but to be honest, like, the... Oh, crap. The first-person shooter I play the most is probably Call of Duty, which is... I don't play too much Battlefield. I played a little bit of... I played Siege a lot when it came out, Rainbow Six Siege. Then I kind of dropped off. I like a lot of single-player games. Like, I like action-adventure games, kind of. Like, the new God of War that just came out. The Uncharted games are awesome. I have yet to play The Last of Us, which I know is like a mortal sin for PlayStation fans, but haven't played it yet. I have the remaster, I just haven't had a chance to play it yet. The new PS4 Spider-Man game that's coming out looks awesome.
You're doing all right. Well, you are.
I'm also like a fan of like 3D platformers, so like the Mario Galaxy, stuff like that. The Crash Bandicoot, I've always been a huge fan of. The Spyro games, stuff like that. Put over 200 hours into your first playthrough of Oblivion. I respect that, dude. I respect that. I've put 200 hours into Call of Duties and stuff, probably. I probably put in pretty close to that on Forza Horizon 3 when I had it. Or, well, I still have it on my PC, but I had to start over when I had it on my Xbox, which I traded in. Your favorite game of all time? Nice, dude. I don't honestly know if I could pin down one of my favorite game of all time. Wow, I finished 19 seconds ahead of that ghost.
Enter the charity round. This is your chance to win a helmet autographed by the driver.
I'm trying to think. I mean, in terms of like games I probably have the most memories on, I'd honestly say probably
Everyone's got a moment where they realize
Black Ops 2.
Why they're racing. Well, for me,
But,
it was the day
I
my
don't know.
bike went one way and I went the other, and I broke 2 ribs. I picked my bike up, climbed back on, and kept running. Won that race, too. Wouldn't let myself lose no matter what. The details. Just the things you tell stories about later.
You can put on a cloak, murder a whole town, take off the cloak, and have no bounty. Nice, dude. That's awesome. They took the cowl of Grey Fox out of Skyrim. That's kind of stupid. Alright, we're gonna do some more Rally Raid stuff. Mercedes-Benz X-Class event. Vehicle loaned, okay. That's the item I'm talking about. Okay, that's I kind of figured.
Now for this race, you'll be driving a Mercedes X-Class pickup.
Cool.
And so will the competition.
Loaned
Which
vehicle
means it's the
selected.
driver that will make the difference. And I say that knowing you'll be the best out there.
Three, two, one.
Oh, I definitely should have went left. Crap. Alright, we're just driving up the side of this mountain, I guess. Because why not? If Bethesda messes up Elder Scrolls 6, they are never getting another dime from me. I don't know, Elder Scrolls 6 is probably really far away. I read something, I believe it was an interview with Todd Howard from like after E3 or whatever, or like from, yeah, like I think it was like after the Bethesda press conference or whatever. that he said that the Elder Scrolls 6 is like a really long time away. Like, they just wanted to get ahead of leaks and just put it out there. Because the thing that I was reading is that there was that other thing that they showed at E3. I don't remember what it was, what the name of it was, but it was that game that was like in space or whatever. I can't remember the name of it, but they said that they're focused on launching Fallout 76, then getting that space game out, whatever the heck it was called, I don't remember. And then, like, after that, they'll start, like, really going full force on Elder Scrolls 6. So it honestly wouldn't surprise me if it ends up being like a PlayStation 5 game when it's all said and done. Like on the next generation of consoles. I could be wrong, but... yeah, Star something. I don't remember what it was called. But... oh, I can't drive through that water? That's dumb. Starfield, yeah, something like that. I don't remember. But yeah, the thing that I read was that Todd Howard or whatever said that they're focused on getting Fallout 76 launched, then Starfield or whatever it is, and then they'll start putting like going full force on Elder Scrolls 6. So, we'll see. Hey, what's up, Jacob? Welcome back.
Testing.
We've gotten into some of the new vehicle earned. Alright, so I guess we unlocked this X class now. Cool. It's dope. I wonder if your progress in the beta is going to carry over to the main game. I'm going to favorite this because I presume it's probably... well... this thing goes a little bit faster, but I think once I get some loot for this thing, we'll be looking good.
Don't forget to come see Bobo the Clown.
Alright, so we're going to go to do some more rally raid activities.
You're racing through the bayou today. Don't know what the big deal is, bayou. It's just a fancy word for swamp. You drive in the water, and it's a straighter line to the finish. Drive on land, and it's faster. And mix and match to make your best time. And try not to get the car too dirty, huh?
I have it to November 2020. 9 years is a long enough wait. I mean, to be fair, I'm sure it could have been out sooner if they didn't port Skyrim to like every console imaginable. I mean, I personally hope for Elder Scrolls fans that it's sooner rather than later. But in my personal opinion, and obviously I don't know anything about the games industry or how any of that stuff works, but it honestly wouldn't surprise me if, like, that Starbound or whatever the hell game comes out then. I could be wrong. I mean, they could release Star whatever in 2019 and then Elder Scrolls in 2020, but we'll have to see. I don't know. I'm optimistic, but I'm cautiously optimistic. $18 months after Starfield comes out. Did they have a confirmed release date for that? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. If they're seeing, like, spring 2019 for Starfield or whatever, then I could see it happening in like, holiday 2020. Congratulations on completing your first events. Get the Gold Edition now and start playing June 26th. Includes Season Pass, which comes with 2 exclusive vehicles available at launch, 22 vehicles with a 1-week early access, 3 exclusive outfits, an exclusive home location, 20% off in-game shop, plus Motorsport Deluxe Pack, 3 vehicles and outfits. Pre-ordering also grants you access to 2 legendary motor pack, or a legendary motor pack for 2 vehicles. Second quarter 2019 is March or April, maybe. If they're talking, well, it depends, because if they're talking fiscal year, then for whatever reason, that's not the same as, like, the calendar year. The fiscal year ends in April or March. I don't remember. So if they're saying second quarter 2019, that would probably mean, like, summer, I think. If that's how fiscal years work. I don't remember. Pretty sure that's how that works. So that would be, like, probably July or August. Oh, I didn't mean okay, like I'm gonna go pre-order right now. Did I not get any loot? Well, that's not fair. I guess maybe you only get loot if you're doing, like, actual races and not time trials, which is kind of stupid, but... Oops, not what I wanted to do. Alright, let's do Salt Lake City.
This place, beautiful, wild, empty. That's Tuck's country, not mine. But that's good, because it'll allow me to focus and set a decent time. Nothing spectacular, but it'll let me see what progress you make by trying to beat it.
My one complaint about this game right now is that I don't like how at the beginning of races you have to, like, drive through that little weird, like, fenced-in area, and it makes you drive at, like, 20 miles an hour or less, and I just don't like it because it's very blatant that the game's trying to load the mission while you do that. And, well, I guess it's better than just sitting at a loading screen. I don't know. Oh, no. Okay, well, that didn't work out very well for us. Alright, we should be fine. And we hit a rock. That's cool. God damn it, we're 4 seconds behind this dude. Alright. Hey, what's up, Ghost Killer? Welcome back, man. We're doing some off-roading in a Mercedes X-Class pickup. Oh, jeez. Okay. Kind of fell behind our objective here a little bit, but we're starting to catch up a little bit now. As long as we don't hit a tree like we just did. Oh my god, we're 5.5 seconds behind him, and we're 50% through the race, just about. Things not looking good for us, but can I just say YOLO and go this way? That's what I'm about to do. Hopefully it doesn't bite me in the ass. Nope, that saved my ass, actually. Went from 5 seconds behind to almost 10 seconds ahead. I like that in the off-road races, the checkpoints are like very far apart to basically let you just pick your own way to get there. And if you pick a nice path, you can take a lot of time off, like I just did. I basically gained 15 seconds by doing that. Dope. And then we're just... Oh, jeez. Alright, these dunes are pretty rough. Oh, jeez. Do I have a favorite WWE superstar? I have a couple. Right now, my favorites are... I'll give you a 4. Right now, my favorites are AJ Styles, Seth Rollins, Finn Balor, and Jeff Hardy.
Absolutely crushed it. I guess congratulations are in order.
And we got some loot. Finally. Alright, I'm gonna equip some of these. Oops. Alright, so we got 61. 55. Alright. Nice. I think that's about all of the stuff for our rally raid. I think we can go back and do some of these on hard, yeah. I'm not going to do that. Let's look into some Moto HQ, shall we? Or Moto, whatever it's called. I need to go back to the off-road HQ is what I meant. Cool. We're getting our first bike. Alright, so none of these are free. We actually have to buy them. But we do have enough money. So let's see what we got here. We got 4 bikes to choose from. Do WWE 2K18 after this game? I'll have to see how long we go on this game for, because depending on how long we go, this might be the whole stream for today. So we'll see. KTM 450 EXC, Kawasaki KX 450F. Are any of these marketably better than the others? They all seem about the same. 90 miles an hour, 90 miles an hour. Yeah, they're all the same. So we're basically just picking a look here. I mean, I like this one because it has some green and black on there, but that's just... I also do kind of like the Red Bull one. But not for an extra $60,000. I think we'll just go with this one. Did you watch the new WWE 24 on the Hardys? Yes, I did. I did. Quite the interesting watch. Vader died today. Yes, I did see that as well. I did see that. Okay. You haven't seen the 24 on the Hardys yet? I'd say it's definitely worth the watch if you're a fan of the Hardys.
Listen up. I got a race you need to be a part of. You want eyeballs on you? This is the one. This event is so unique, it turned into a major happening.
My favorite thing on the network recently was the second season of Camp WWE.
Tucker Morgan. You don't say much.
Legit laugh out loud funny. I don't think I ever finished the first season. I'll have to go back and because I got into the first season like right when it was coming out, and if I could be wrong, but I think they like released an episode a week when they first did this first season. I don't really remember, but I know I didn't finish watching it. You know if John Cena retired when he lost to The Undertaker? No, I highly doubt it. I'm pretty sure John Cena is just like filming a movie or something. Oh crap, okay. Your favorite WWE superstar is Finn Balor because you're Irish. Nice, nice. I also like Finn Balor, but it doesn't really have anything to do with the fact that he's Irish.
See you on the other side.
I just think he's cool. Controlling the bike in the air is weird. Yes, but Finn all the way, he's just too cool. Well, some might say he's also too sweet, but, you know, that's neither here nor there. Oh boy. Oh no. Nice. Remember when Roman retired The Undertaker last year? Now he's fighting Triple H in Australia. I honestly thought when they did that whole angle of, like, Reigns retiring Undertaker, I thought he would just come back as the American Badass, like, the next year, but he didn't, so. Jacob says, I can't wait for that match. That match is also going to be interesting to see. The last time we saw Taker and Triple H was WrestleMania 28, I believe, in Hell in a Cell match.
Winning matters, but you know what else does? Owning the track. Deep woods, heart of the city. It doesn't matter. If there's a path, we'll find it. If there's no road, we'll make our own. I'll tell you straight up, if you want to follow someone else's path, this isn't the place for you.
Alright, cool. We got some loot laid out in front of us. So we're gonna upgrade some performance on here. Maybe you don't only get loot for the car you're in because... Unless maybe it was a duplicate part for something, I don't know. Alright, let's do some more motocross, or whatever it's called. Yeah, motocross. We'll do this one.
Good motocross is all about the jumps. The fans can't get enough of them. So let me see you catch some good air today.
Colorado Riverbanks. Sounds good to me.
3, 2, 1.
Reach top 3. Sounds good to me. Oh. You could probably do tricks during these races, but I'm not sure how good of an idea it is. Oh, let's go this way. Oh no. We're falling behind a little bit, but we should be alright. We've got time to catch up.
Rev it up! You're coming in last!
Please come to the operations tent.
What if there's like a way to get more air off of these jumps? Like maybe to lean back or lean forward off the jump or something. Who knows? Oh, crap. I nicked that ramp pretty bad. Oh gosh. That's where I messed up last time, too. Oh, boy. Okay. I don't even care. I'll just ram right through people. Cool. One of my childhood friends is a professional MX racer. Dude, that's dope. I didn't hear what you said about him because my screen froze. I said that that I thought when Undertaker would come back as the American Badass when he like left his hat and jacket in the ring and everything. So, but that didn't happen. So, terrible person, but great racer. Well, can't win them all, I guess. In terms of being a good person, not in terms of the racing. Alright. So we've done all that we can do here, except for going back and doing them on hard. Let's do. We haven't done any street racing yet, so let's get to it. Oh, we've got quite a lot of stuff to do here. Holy crap! Yeah, you can tell this is kind of like the bread and butter of the game. It seems like this is where most of the events are. All right, so let's do the Strip South in our TTRS. Gonna swap to our TT RS Coupe.
Right here is where Tio, the champion, made his bones. If you win here, it's damn certain you're going to attract his attention.
Go to the starting grid. No. Alright, let's see what cars we're up against here. Got a Mustang, an M5, a Focus RS, Challenger, Viper. Oh crap. Oh crap. Okay, cool. That worked. You've got mail. It's exactly what it sounds like. Sounds just like the AOL Instant Messenger. Of all the sound effects they decide to use for a checkpoint. Oh, okay. And let me drive through this the first time, no problems, but... whatever. It's not like we're not going to catch up. The developer has fond memories of the old AOL chat rooms. Apparently. Oh, I really messed up there. Okay, well... oh, god damn it. I missed checkpoint again. Things are not looking good. We really just messed this whole race up in one foul swoop. Damn. Fifth is definitely not what I wanted out of that. Alright, well, let's retry. Who do you think will win between Triple H and Undertaker? It seems like they're trying to, well, as much as they can, push The Undertaker with him only appearing at special events. But it seems like they're trying to build him up for something, so I'm going to assume it'll probably be a gruesome match, I would think, but I think Undertaker will win. Oh well, we hit a tree again, so that's fine. Oh, god damn it. I keep forgetting that you're supposed to go on the ramps here. You can't take that turn wide like that. It's like the only person that's really, like, consistently staying ahead of me is this dude. Travis in the Viper.
Woo! It's clear pavement all the way to the finish line.
I don't understand why sometimes this works and sometimes it doesn't. Apparently somebody's at the door, so hang on, guys. Alright, guys, sorry about that. They're gonna get legit 100,000 people in the cricket ground. Nice, nice. Oh crap, I just hit a dumpster. Yeah, I'm excited to see what happens at that event. Maybe the most ever at a WWE event. Possibly. We'll see, I suppose. Oh, hell no, Travis. I'm not letting you screw me over again. Cool. Give me that loot. Hey, just joined. Will the progress I make in the beta transfer to the full release of the Crew 2, or will I have to start over? I was actually just asking that question earlier. I'm not 100% sure. I meant to look it up, but... Todd, please stop, buddy. Okay, buddy. I'll open it when I'm done. All right. Yeah, I mean, I would hope that with as much stuff that you can do in the beta right now that... Or at least the way it seems, I would assume that it transfers over. There was actually just the Crew 2 FAQ that I was looking at. Let me see. Okay, so your progression will not be kept for the final game. Which I think is kind of dumb, considering how much stuff they let you do in the beta.
Look at the hot shot rookie. Things they can...
3, 2, 1.
Wow, your sleeper car just woke up in a big way.
So I guess that kind of stinks, but at the same time, I guess they don't want people to have such a big head start when the game actually, like, comes out. I don't know. Either way, I'm not that mad about it, but... Sadly, it doesn't. Yeah, while you were gone, I looked on my phone at the Crew 2's website, and I looked at the FAQ, and it said that it doesn't carry over. Which, I mean, it stinks, but I guess I kind of understand that they don't want people to have like a bunch of cars and stuff already when the game launches next week. But at the same time, it's like, well, then why would you give us access to so much during the beta? So, whatever. I'm still not 100% sure if I'm going to be getting this game, so we'll see.
None of this is street legal, hero. That's kind of the point. Hard to make people want to go legit when it means giving up something like this.
Oh boy. Oh, holy moly. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I do like the game, though, and I'm glad that I got to try it out before making a decision on my purchase, but... I feel like they could have definitely limited a lot more as to what's accessible in the beta. If your character was not going to transfer over and stuff. I'd still say if you're on the fence of like whether or not to buy the game, then it's worth trying out at the very least, but if you already pre-ordered the game and everything, I'd say there's kind of no point. Alright. Well, you get exclusive rewards for playing the beta. Again, I'm not sure. Let me go back to that FAQ. Because I'm not 100% sure, to be honest with you.
Street races got history. It didn't Some say it began in the 20s with bootleggers. They needed to outrun revenuers, so they tricked out their cars in order to make a clean getaway.
It doesn't really say, to be honest with you.
Stock cars, you can draw a line from them to the street machines you see today, and from those drivers to us.
Other games have previously, yeah. Motor Trend Classic Challenge. Let's see what this is all about. Of course, the Ubisoft site doesn't want to load now.
Classic cars, who doesn't love them? More importantly, who doesn't want to race them? That's what you're going to get to do on a closed course Wrangler just for us. It's a dream race, so go enjoy and win.
Don't forget to come see Mobil.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so there's a Lamborghini Miura. I see a couple of 240Zs. Or Fair Lady Zs, depending on what country they were imported from. Or being made in, I guess I should say. I mean, I would want to assume that you might get something for playing the beta, but I haven't found anything on Ubisoft's website about what it is, or if you actually do get anything. But I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't, per se, or why there wouldn't be something. I don't know. This is getting good. Yeah, I'm liking this game. I don't want to play too much of the beta, though. Like, I'm not just going to sit here and grind everything out, because, especially if my progress isn't going to carry over. But I do definitely want to keep playing around a little bit more. What is the WWE 24 about the Hardys about? I want to see what it's about. It's basically just like a little, it's like a mini documentary about, it's like a little bit about how they started in WWE and stuff like that. But the majority of it is about, like, basically what the Hardys were up to when they both left WWE, and, like, well, Jeff left in 2009, and I think Matt Hardy got released in 2010, I want to say. And it's basically, like, what they were up to during that time, and, like, all that other stuff. Like, about their runs in TNA and Ring of Honor and stuff like that. And about their return at WrestleMania 33... Oops, didn't mean to do that. Oh, we got a Papa John's street race. We got a loaned vehicle to us as well. I wonder what car we're going to be driving. I wouldn't mind a GTR of some type, but we'll see. We'll see what Papa John's wants us to drive. If it's for Papa John's, I was going to say it's probably an American car. Camaro Z28. Nice. Racing against some other American cars.
2, 1.
Got a Corvette, a couple other Camaros. Chargers. Okay, yeah, the handbrake does not work on muscle cars very well. Understandable, but even the normal brake doesn't work that well, to be honest with you, but oh boy. I do like this car. Some classic American muscle. Can't really go wrong with it. And we're hitting a nice and tender 175 right about now. And we're still going. We're gonna have to hit a sharp right there. I don't think I need to slow down that much, to be honest with you. Who do you like better, Matt or Jeff? I've always been a bigger fan of Jeff. Just because, like, I've always been like, alright. So here's a little story for you. The first wrestling match I ever watched was, it was just like, I was randomly, like, flipping through the channels. I was probably, like, I don't know, maybe 6, 7 years old. And I remember an episode of SmackDown was on. And I remember the match that I saw, the first wrestling match I ever watched, it was the Hardy Boys versus Rey Mysterio, and I believe it was when Rey Mysterio was still, like, tag teaming with Batista. So, when I was watching, I was seeing Jeff Hardy and Rey Mysterio doing all these crazy, like, high-flying moves, and I'm like, holy crap, like, this is awesome. So that's when I first got into wrestling, and it was because of Jeff Hardy and Rey Mysterio. For their, like, high-flying and extreme stuff, so I've always been more partial to Jeff because of the high-flying and the extreme stuff that he's always done. But I do like Matt as well. That race was easy. Not to brag, but if this is like last time, I believe we're gonna actually get this vehicle for doing this race. Oh, maybe not. Well, last time we got loaned a vehicle, we obtained it after the race, but I guess not. Alright, well, at least we got performance parts for our TTRS. The people who got me into wrestling was John Morrison versus The Miz, and I came downstairs and my dad had it on, and I just thought it was amazing. John Morrison was also awesome. I wasn't a huge fan of The Miz back when he was, like, tagged with John Morrison, when he had, like, the fedora and the faux hawk and stuff, but I never liked Jeff for some reason. I liked his moves, but I never really cheered for him. Well, that's the awesome thing about wrestling, is that everybody has their people they cheer for and their favorites and everything, and that's just how it is. Like, for instance, I know a lot of people like Brock Lesnar, and I never liked Brock Lesnar really at all. I don't care for him. Do you think it was incredible how Jeff Hardy won the United States Championship in the second week of his return? I thought that was freaking awesome.
These cars are legends. To beat them, you're gonna have to flex some serious muscle of your own.
Jeff Hardy actually won the United States Championship on my birthday.
3, 2, 1.
How did I make my overlay? I did it in Photoshop. I don't really can't off the top of my head tell you like each individual step I took, but I used Photoshop, if that helps at all. I'm sure it doesn't, but grandparents watched every week, so most of my early memories with them is wrestling. Nice, nice. Yeah, I kind of just discovered wrestling on my own. And then me and my buddy Mark used to watch it all the time together. And now, being an adult, I don't always get to catch it. I don't always have time to go and watch, but I usually try to at least catch all the pay-per-views. I actually didn't get a chance to watch Money in the Bank, but I at least know what happened there. Oh crap. I refuse to lose this race right now. Oh well, I'm gonna lose it anyway. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Nice. Alright, The Miz didn't have the fedora. He was wearing like the trunks that I think it was 2012, 2013. Oh, alright, alright. I forgot John Morrison was still in WWE at that point, to be honest with you. I was a big Mr. Ass fan for some reason. I think it's because my parents would get so mad when I cheered for him. If people like Brock Lesnar, they are probably crazy. I mean, there are people that like him. Does anyone remember when Hornswoggle was called Little Bastard? I do remember that. You think Brock is great? I mean, I have nothing really to say about it. I mean, like I was saying earlier, everybody likes their own wrestlers, and there's no point in arguing about it, you know what I mean? Like, I like Jeff Hardy, and you said you never really liked him. Or you never really cheered for him. It's whatever. Everybody has their own taste in wrestlers and stuff.
There a baby seat in the back of one of the cars lining up.
A lot of people can't afford a racing ride and a regular one, so they race their everyday drive. As long as you don't tell me you saw a baby, we're fine.
Today's winning raffle number is 16309.
This game definitely gasses up my car that I'm racing against Porsches and Corvettes and Aston Martins and all this other stuff, and I'm just beating them like it's nothing. Ferraris, Stingrays. I mean, a TTRS is quick, but I don't think it's that quick, to be honest with you. I mean, I know it's not. I mean, granted, yeah, I have some loot on here, but I don't feel like my car is any, like, marketably better at performance than it was before. Oh, come on, man. Oh, damn it. Oh, I swear. Well, that's it. Oh yeah, that's definitely it, now that I crash into the wall. Damn it. I only saw him when Hornswoggle was with Finley. I missed the stuff like that. When SmackDown was in Memphis this year, I was only 45 minutes away, which got me mad because I was so close to watching it in person. Damn, man. That sucks. I've only been to one WWE event, and it was an NXT event last year. That's not bad, though. NXT is, from what I see usually, which is only some of the takeovers, they always seem to knock it out of the park. I've been to 3 WWE events in my life, and I'm going to a 4th one next month. The 3 that I've been to was, the first one was just like a non-televised event in 2009, I believe. The second one was, I went to SummerSlam 2016, which was in New York. I went to... And then I went to the 900th episode of SmackDown last November, was it? Or, well, technically 2 Novembers ago. So not November... Was it November? Wait, was it November 2017 or 2016? I don't remember. I don't remember. But, yeah. I went to SmackDown 900, whenever that was. I guess that was 2 years ago. And then in July, I'm going to SmackDown. And, trying to think. Me and my friends really want to go to WrestleMania this coming year, because it's in New York, New Jersey, but... I mean, I'm sure my friends are going to go, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get enough money to go, because I've been getting screwed over at my job recently with hours, so... We'll see about that. But I have a while before the tickets go on sale anyway, so I should hopefully start getting hours soon, but I don't know. Or start getting more hours, I should say. Oh, damn it, I screwed myself again, didn't I? Oh, yeah, I did. Alright, even if I just finish in second, I don't really care. We're almost leveled up again. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, we're on our last event in this discipline.
We're making progress. Today we're racing cops instead of being chased by them. And they love going all
Harlem
out
West.
against us. It's good for us to be running the right side of the law. Unless we beat them. Oh yeah. Go beat them anyway.
Am I going to Extreme Rules in 4 weeks? I have no clue where it even is. So, that'd be a no.
3, 2, 1.
You're in first. Now drive like it's the only place you've ever been.
Oh boy, things aren't looking good for me right now. I might go to the Madison Square Garden show in a couple of weeks. That's cool. I don't know, like, for me, like, I can't really justify going to New York for anything other than, like, one of the big 4 pay-per-views. Like WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Royal Rumble, or Survivor Series. The last chance you have to see Undertaker. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I've never seen Undertaker wrestle, I guess. He was at SmackDown 900, but he didn't wrestle. I guess my last chance to see him wrestle would probably be WrestleMania 35, I guess is the next one. Whichever one is about to be in New York. I kind of forgot the numbers. Yeah, 35, I guess. Yeah. I guess that'd be my last chance to see him, but like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna have the money to go by the time the tickets go on sale. Because a bunch of my friends are like planning on going. Crap. Oh, damn it. I didn't know there was a shortcut that went this way. Damn it, Rodney's gonna beat my ass again. No, screw you, Rodney. This is my race. Oh, crap. Level up. Nice. And more loot. This is just the beginning of your career. See you at launch to discover new disciplines, events, challenges, customization, and more. Cool. So I guess this is where the beta kind of tops out, is once you hit this level. Yeah, like I hit the max XP for this level, but I can't level up. So I guess what we have right now is the most we're going to be able to do. I definitely want to get some drifting going here. Apparently we're only going to have one drift event, which kind of sucks, but... Alright. Let's buy a drift car. Alright, what are our options here? Got a Shelby GT500. We have a Mazda RX-7. We've got a Focus RS. We've got a Charger RT Hemi. We've got a Mustang GT. I think I have to go for the 370Z. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Oh, I can have any drift car. Do I go for the 370Z Nismo? Or... Tokyo Drift is the best Fast and Furious? I haven't seen... I think the only Fast and Furious movie I've seen is... I think I saw, like, the first half of Tokyo Drift, so... I don't really have an opinion on those movies. Extreme Rules is in San Antonio, Texas. Okay, well then, there's no way I'm getting down there for that. I'm just going to go with the normal 370Z. Alright, so we got white, silver, maroon, black, orange, blue, gray, and red. I like the gray. I like the silver. I mean, I like pretty much all the colors, to be honest with you. I'm going with the gray. I like these darked out rims. Die Hard Fast fans hate Tokyo Drift. I've kind of heard that consensus for whatever reason, but I mean, for me personally, like, I'm into a lot of like the JDM cars and stuff like that. Like, my favorite cars are like the Nissan GTR, like the Nissan Skylines and all that stuff, like the Nissan 370Z, the Mazda RX-7, stuff like that. Alright, let's go to this drift activity. Oh, I have two here. We got Airport Terminal D Red Bull and the charity event. Alright. I think we might as well just finish off all the content that's in the beta here and then call it a day.
Shimara's been with us as a sponsor since day one.
This car is so nice.
It's time for them to re-up their contract, and I really don't want to lose them. So we gotta show them they're getting them.
I would love to own a 370Z in real life.
By we, I mean you.
Oh yeah, this thing gets sideways quick. Okay. You don't even need to pull the e-brake. You just gotta turn. 20,000 points. All right. Okay. Drifting is odd in this game, but we'll figure it out.
Now that's what I call drifting.
It honestly feels like they just like threw a bunch of like oil on the track and you're just trying to drive normally. It's kind of what this feels like. And it's really hard to hold the drift because of how slick the track is. I'm assuming the track is slick. I'm assuming this car doesn't just drive around like this normally. At least I hope not. I'm not sure I'm going to hit the 20,000 points, I'm not going to lie. I keep hitting walls. Like that. Damn. Apparently if you get 2 sideways, it stops counting towards your combo. $10 seconds left. My God. Okay, yeah, we're definitely gonna have to try this again. I was so happy when Bobby Lashley returned to Raw. I was surprised to see Bobby Lashley back too. I never really got to watch like much of him, but
3, 2.
I haven't watched Raw the past couple of weeks, but I know he's in like a really weird storyline right now. At least the last I heard. Oh no. Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah, I heard about Big Cass getting released. I think it was like yesterday, I think, that they announced that. Or maybe the day before, I don't remember. Kind of starting to get the hang of it, but it's really weird. Drifting is odd. Damn it, I was close too. Both Enzo and Cass didn't get wished best in their future endeavors. That means they won't be coming back ever. I mean, Enzo's makes sense because of the like allegations that he had against him, but I don't know. I don't really know. I didn't look into it. I don't really know what the thing behind Big Cass was. Like if they just didn't like him, or what the problem was. I don't know. Not gonna lie, it doesn't help in this drifting event that it's like really dark. I presume that's the purpose, but
You can be my score.
All right, cool.
But you can't beat me.
Finally. Do you know why he was fired? Cass went into business for himself. He shot on a midget during a promo segment. Well, yeah, I saw that. I wonder why they fired him right after he faced Daniel Bryan at Money in the Bank against Vince's order, which is a big no-no. Okay, well, yeah. That makes sense. So what, they were just basically waiting for that storyline to finish to fire him? Piquet was rude to staff, apparently kicked the door down and was drinking before a show. Yeah, I don't know, I'll have to look into it. Because I didn't hear about any of this. I mean, I saw the midget promo that Trey was talking about, so I hadn't heard about him supposedly drinking before shows and stuff or whatever. The charity event, okay. Brian did a couple of spots in that match where Cass was the perfect base for him.
Had to call in a lot of favors to make it happen.
That was Cass's best match.
A whole lot of people from the mayor on down.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't get a chance to watch Money in the Bank, so.
Just outlaws. Get ourselves some good buzz for a change. Can't hurt, you know what I'm saying? Oh, and the race? It's gonna take over the whole harbor, including cargo ships. Careful you don't drift yourself right overboard, because that can hurt. You wanna make a splash? There's better ways to do it.
Oh, crap. Okay. Well, okay. Jesus. Damn it. This is really close quarters. There's no way I'm getting it this time. Damn. Wow. Well, that didn't work out. Damn it. It's so obvious, but Brian is an amazing wrestler. Yeah. Absolutely, man. Like, it still baffles me that it took him, like, so long to get, like, the championship for real. Like, at WrestleMania 30 and stuff. And I feel like they only did that. Well, they legit only did that because of the fan, like, the fan backlash or whatever. Or, like, because of how over he was. Like, originally, the WrestleMania 30 match was supposed to end with Batista winning the title. God damn. He made Kasich look like a good wrestler. That's talent. That really is, honestly. I feel like Daniel Bryan has a tendency to do that in his matches, though. So I actually got the objective somehow. That's cool. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like the drift events are actually gonna be my least favorite, some of my least favorite events in this game from what I've played. So it's like so incredibly difficult to control because your car just slides all over the place. Like you have no control over it. Like you're not hitting the e-brake. This is just me steering normally. And you just slip and slide around like this. And especially like they want you to do it around tight corners and stuff like this. I'm excited to see Rusev against AJ Styles. That should be a good match, I think. I wonder if they're going to put Rusev over, though. Who knows? I didn't even get any loot for that.
People think we're dangerous.
Have you seen his promos he did on Cast a couple of weeks ago? They were on WWE's YouTube, but they were amazing. I didn't get a chance to see them. I haven't watched SmackDown in a while because I've had night classes on Tuesday nights.
And we want to take it to the next level, to go legit. Change isn't easy, but sometimes it's needed. The trick, getting everyone on board with that. It's about the future, see? Just a question of which one we're headed for.
Ugh. All right. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of glad we don't have to deal with the drifting anymore, at least until the full game comes out. All right, so we did all this.
Mount Rushmore, the perfect American sculpture. Done big, done well, and done with explosives. Now go do yourself some aerobatics and have a blast.
Hey, it's Mount Rushmore. Alright, well, let's try that again. I don't understand why this loop never works every time I try it. Okay, well. Need to go a little bit higher for that nosedive.
Show me some more of those moves.
Under bridge. Where is there a bridge? Damn it.
Three, 2, 1.
All right. There we go. Finally worked this time. Oh, this is dangerous. Alright, cool. Well, we got the objective this time. Oops. Low altitude. Oops. My bad. Fly under a bridge. Is there any bridges around here? That's a bridge, but I'm not going to make it all the way over there. Nope. Almost. Alright, let's upgrade this plane a little bit. Cool.
I sometimes have the feeling you're not listening to what I'm telling you. So, fly, points, go, win. Got that? Good.
Alright. Let's get it. Let's get it. Vertical up.
Don't bore me. Put on a show.
I can do that. Oh boy. There we go, finally. Jeez, that's real spooky. Alright. Oh no. It'd be amazing if the Dudley Boys came back, and what's up? Not much, we're still playing the crew. I think it would be awesome if the Dudley Boys came back, but I'm thinking since they're in the Hall of Fame, they're like officially retired now, so. Maybe like a one more match kind of thing in a couple of years, but I don't know if anytime soon. Especially since I'm pretty sure Devon now works like backstage and stuff, so I'm not 100% sure how they would feel about putting him in a match and stuff. So I don't know, we'll have to see. So that's not what I wanted to do. Jet Sprint. Alright guys, I'm going to be right back in just a second, and then we will get our Jet Sprint vehicle going. Alrighty, guys. Sorry about that, but we're back in action now. Alright. So we got the Proto Hornet, the Brawler, the Sportsman NZ edition, and the Leopard. These two seem to be the fastest. These are significantly cheaper. I'm gonna go with this one. Go with the lime green, of course. Of course, of course. Of course, of course. What is Jet Sprint? I guess we're gonna find out. Alright. We're going to go activities. Oops. Las Vegas Waterway. Let's get going. Let's get going. All right.
They say what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. But we've got a race coming up there, and everyone's gonna know about it. And where we're going, we won't need roads, my friend. Just canals, pools,
And a couple of kitchen sinks along the way.
Why not? This is a big deal. It's the first time anyone's raced here. A boat race in the middle of the desert. It's a crazy idea, but that's exactly why it works.
Next thing you know, they'll be racing planes on the strip.
Nah, that would never happen.
3, 2, 1.
Let's pool our efforts to make for a great race.
Oh, crap. So it seems like this is just boat races, but with smaller boats. It doesn't really make sense to me, like, why certain things are, like, grouped in with things that I feel like they shouldn't be grouped in with. Like, there's boat races inside the plane discipline. I know inside the boat discipline, there's, like, GP racing. Kind of weird.
While we're having a boat race in the desert?
There's monster trucks in this thing as well.
It's a better view from up front, isn't it?
Oh, I turned too sharp in the air. That's not good. Damn it.
Now's the time for you to go all in.
And here's where we messed up last time. There we go. That's a little bit better. Hell no. Hell no. There we go. Win the race. That I did. we got some loot. You've been streaming for 3 hours and 20 minutes. Nice. I did not want to open the leaderboard.
We're all about DIY. What you want to do doesn't exist. Invent it. Then tune it, test it. And when no one is looking, bam, turn it loose.
Yeah, we need to keep the crowds and the pilots entertained. We always need to find the twist, the thing to make it last. To say to
Oh,
everyone,
geez.
"Stay
Football with
tuned.
monster trucks."
Wait till you see what's next.
Alright, let's up the performance here. Alright, and then we're going to do the final jet sprint that we can do.
Let me remind you of a little something about jet sprint boats. They've got no props and they're flat bottomed. So with enough momentum, you can punch right over dry land for a shortcut. And to break records, sometimes you'll need to.
Three, two, one.
Records are made to be broken. Mine and yours.
Oh, crap.
You beat the time through the checkpoint.
Kind of cool that we can ramp this boat over the land. It's interesting. Oh, crap. Oh, boy. Alright, jet cross is done. We've only got one more thing left to do. We've probably unlocked a couple of more boat races, and then I think we can start the MotoGP, or not MotoGP, what was it called? Touring Grand Prix or whatever it was. Not what I wanted to do again. Alright. Key West.
Did you know that the first bridge they built to the Florida Keys from the mainland was for the railroad? It took years before they built something you could drive on.
Absolutely fascinating.
Hero?
Yeah?
Shut up.
All right. Let's get going in this Key West boat race. I don't understand why there's a time limit to get to the starting grid.
3, 2, 1.
You've always known you can do this. Now go out there and prove it.
Oh crap. I kind of hope those live races aren't the only ones where you transform like mid-race though. But I think it's kind of cool, like the idea of being able to do that normally. Oh crap. Like I wish I would have made it a bigger part of the game. Assuming those are the only races you can do it in. You can... I really want to finish first, but it looks like that's not going to happen. We still reached top 3, so it's not like... Ooh, we got some purple loot. This looks pretty good. Nice, it was on our 2 parts that were still stock too. Beautiful. Yeah, we got one more boat race and a Moto G or touring car, Alpha GP or whatever. Yeah, touring car. Mississippi.
Remember, a good driver never lets the pressure get to them. That's why we train. So all the gauges and torques and G-forces become second nature. And then you can focus on the race. Now, I'll be watching you out there today to see how you do. So no pressure.
All right, let's go.
2, 1.
Oh, sorry, Rachel. I'm a bit of a dirty racer. Sorry I had to find out the hard way, though. Oh, crap. Oh, holy crap. Okay, Rachel, calm down. Nice.
Well, well, well. I guess you can handle the pressure after all.
Alright, we've got 2 races that we're going to have to do in a touring car. Means we're going to have to go buy one. We'll have to see what they have there for that. Alright, let's just throw the last couple upgrades on here. Level 134. Alright. Cool. Cool. Alright. Touring car. Go to HQ. Let's see what kind of touring cars we can get ourselves into. Oh boy. Oh, all right. We got quite a few options here. Mini Cooper S. Oh, we don't even have enough money to buy the cheapest one. Okay, well then I guess maybe we can't do this, but I guess we can just, you know, look and see what could have been, I suppose. Mini Cooper S 2010, Ford Focus RS. Holy crap, F-150 Raptor, jeez. Touring Car Edition. 370Z Touring Car Edition, okay, alright. It's looking nice. A Miata Touring Car Edition, okay. 300 SLR. Dodge Charger Hemi, alright, alright. Impala Super Sport. Jeez. Camaro SS. Charger, okay. Escalade, oh my god. 218. 886 miles an hour. In an Escalade. Oh, jeez. Ooh, that looks really nice. Shelby GT500. Challenger, okay. Holy crap, that's that Hot Rod. Camaro SS. Viper. Ooh, that's a 2003 Viper. Maserati Gran Turismo. Z4 GT3. Oh god, a Chevy Silverado. Looks like those NASCAR trucks that they used to drive. I don't know if they still do, but SL63 AMG, Continental Super Sport, Ford Mustang. Holy crap. Mercedes AMG GT3. Ooh, oh, that actually looks kind of ugly, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm pretty sure I said it already, but I think sometimes you're not listening.
The front end looks like a
Never mind, I'll keep talking anyway.
It looks like a Viper with
So, do you remember that by doing events and stuff you gain parts for customizing the look of your rides? And that you can equip them at the house? Heck, you can even purchase new ones if you
It looks
want.
like a Viper with the R34 like headlights and grill. That looks really weird. I love GTRs, but that looks really weird. Ford GT, SLS AMG GT3, 8C Competition, AMG C Coupe Touring Car. Looks pretty cool. Corvette. Honestly, it doesn't look that different. Saleen S7R, MC12 Corsa, Zonda R. That's just the same thing, pretty much, just with carbon fiber. SLR McLaren 722 GTS. Or wait, just GT, apparently. M Performance M4. AMG C63 Touring. 12C GT3. 365 GTB 4 Competition. That looks pretty cool. 911 GT3 Cup. Gallardo. That looks dope. 458 Italia GT2. Murcielago RGT. Hurricane Super Trofeo. That's probably not how you pronounce it, but F40 Le Mans. And 488 GT3. This one you unlock at level at Icon 500. To me, the 370Z is the one that I like the best. That's also very biased. I wish this was the R34 was nicer. Will I be making videos of WWE 2K19? I plan to, as long as the game is good. I mean, we'll have to see what how the game is once it gets a little bit closer to release and stuff. But let's just see what F1 cars they have. Oh, they only have two: the Alpha Mark II and the Red Bull RB13. Okay. Can I get my car from here? I guess not. Alright, I'm gonna go... Welcome to the Crew 2 Open Beta. Oh, this is gonna open the... Okay, never mind. Oh, okay. So there is a reward for playing the beta. You get a motocross mask. Oh, you can actually see... Okay. Alrighty, well, we've pretty much seen all there really is to see in the Crew 2 Open Beta. And, well, we've been going for about 4 hours now, almost. But, guys, I think I'm going to call the stream here. So, thank you guys so much for tuning in and hanging out in the chat. If you guys enjoyed the live stream, be sure to pack a punch that like button. Be sure to subscribe with the notification bell turned on. Have a phenomenal day. And I'm going to throw up my... let's see. I'm going to put up my... social media links in the chat. So you guys can follow me there if... you want to be notified of when I'm planning to go live. And if you just want to follow me on social media in general, it'd be greatly appreciated. But guys, like I said, thank you so much for watching. And guys, Phenom,